Hi everyone, I'm Heba and welcome back. Today I'd like to talk to you about a new eyeshadow palette by Charlotte Tilbury. It's called the Stars in Your Eyes palette. Here's the box right here and her signature rose gold colors. This is her limited edition eyeshadow palette, so once it's gone, it's gone. Just like the one from last year, I believe it was called the Instant Eye palette. And I'll talk about that one in a minute, but first let me show you this year's limited edition palette. It comes in this palette, kind of reminds me of an Art Deco design with a cranberry color here. And let me go ahead and show you, what's inside. It does have this little plastic cover in here. It has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 over the shadows. I hope you can see that right there. I know the glare could be unbearing here. But here are her shades right here. Kind of rose gold, amber, cranberry, burgundies in here in this year's palette. I hope you can see that without too much of a glare. Sorry about that, guys. This palette costs $75. $75 for her limited edition palette. And you get 12 shades in this eyeshadow palette. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes and the rest are shimmers. And she has it to where you can make 4 looks in one, where each group of 3 is a look. But then again, you could use whatever colors you want. I used several shades in here, as you'll see later in the video. And the first 3 is called Love Eyes. The second trio is called Power Eyes. The third trio is called Happy Eyes. I love that one. And the last trio is the Confident Eyes. And in each trio, the first shade to prime, the middle shade is to enhance, and the third shade is to smoke it out. But again, you could use whichever shade you like. On the box, she does say, 4 looks in one, 4 mood-enhancing eye looks to inspire love, power, happiness, and confidence. It's set up like the one that she came out with last year, the Instant Eye look, and I did pick that up, and I did try it, and I did return it. I know, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to put up a picture of the swatches of the last year's palette, the Instant Eye look. And the pigment was just not there for me and my skin tone. It just didn't give me enough oomph on my lids. There are 1 or 2 shades that I really like, but I was not going to keep the palette for $75 for just 1 or 2 shades. So yes, I returned the one from last year, the Instant Eye palette. So when I saw this one in Nordstrom, I thought, okay, maybe it's different. There are a little bit deeper and darker tones in here for me. So I got it. And up until now, there's still some available because this is a limited edition palette. Once it's gone, it's gone. So this one does have a little bit more deeper tones in here. Real pretty rose gold shades and burgundy shades. So I thought, let me give it another chance and see how this one works. All right, let me show you how I came up with this look and show you swatches, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go ahead and start playing with this palette, and excuse the hair, I have it up so it'll be easier to curl it later. But anywho, here's the palette right here, the Stars in Your Eyes palette. Real pretty sparkly with the rose gold, her signature colors there. All right, let's open it and see what we got. It's got the little plastic thing again. Oh, okay. Let me take this off. It has the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on this plastic cover here. And here's what the palette looks like. All right, let me go ahead and prime my eyelids with the Benefit Stayed on Stray eyeshadow primer. Then I'm going to get this first one here to set my primer. I'm going to go in with this first set here. This one's called Love Eyes. And I'm going to go with the third one in for a transition. I hope these give me a little bit more pigment than the other limited edition palette that she came out with last year. I'm going to deepen up the crease here with this one here in the set of Happy Eyes, the one in the middle of this group of 3 right here. And I'm going to go with the Wayne Goss number 17 eyeshadow brush and put that also in the crease, just slightly below the first shade. I guess that is a little bit of a deeper color, but I don't see that much of a difference between those two. But we'll keep playing with it. Okay, then I'm going to go with my flat shader brush by Sigma. And I think for the inner corner, Wow. I think I'm going to go with this one here, one of the metallic shades in the Confident Eyes set. Yeah, let me try that one. Okay, let me use my finger and see if that would give me a little bit more pigment. Yeah, a lot better. Let me go in with my finger with this one here, the first shimmer in the Happy Eyes set, and put that in the middle of my lid. Clean my finger, and then I'm going to go in with this second to the last one here. It's a darker plummy shimmer shade right there, and I'm going to also use my finger and I'm going to put that in the outer corner. So I've got 3 shimmer shades on my lid. There's never too much. Never, never, never. I'm going to go in with another Wayne Goss brush. This is the number 20. It's a little bit smaller. And I'm going to deepen up the corner of my eyes. And you know what? I'm going to use this one right here. The last set of Happy Eyes. And just concentrate that on the outer corner V to give me some dimension. And in my crease. Ooh, this one's got some good pigment to it. Alright, I'm going to finish doing the rest of my makeup, do my hair, change my clothes, and then I'll come right back, swatch this for you, and let you know my thoughts on this palette. Alright? And here is the finished look. I'll list everything down below for you guys of all the things that I used. And let me go ahead and show you the swatches on my arm. And how I did it, I went ahead and put all the shades on my arm. They don't have, each shade does not have a name, so I'm just going to name them in the first 3, second 3, and so on. Alright, here they are, and the first 3, it's called Love Eyes. The second trio, Power Eyes. The third trio, Happy Eyes. And the last trio, Confident Eyes. Now the shades that I used, the mattes, did blend out very well. Maybe these 2 are kind of similar. Maybe this one's just a little bit deeper, but they are in the same tone. And this shimmer shade right here, it didn't show up very well. I had to use my finger to kind of give me that oomph to it. I believe that it's more of an eyeshadow topper, not a standalone, but then again, that's just me, that's just me. But these do have a little bit more pigment than the palette from last year, and I do like the look that I came up with. It's a real pretty look. Now, do I think that this is worth $75? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, sorry, but probably not. I mean, if you like Charlotte Tilbury and you love these colors, you're drawn to these colors, and you have the money to spend on it, then by all means. But if you have colors similar to this in your collection, like I do, and you don't have an extra $75 laying around, then I would easily pass on this palette. Don't get me wrong, I do like the look that I created, and I also have myself expensive palettes. I have the Natasha Denona palettes, I have several of those, and I've been kind of eyeing the new Pat McGrath, the Mothership 5. I don't have any of her shadows, but I saw that palette, and you know, I'm tempted. So I have no qualms about spending money on a palette if I like the palette, if I like the colors and the pigmentation. But just to go out and spend it for a palette, no. I will play around with this palette a little bit more just to see if I like it. And again, I do like this look that I created, but for $75 for just a few shades, that may be just a little too much. I mean, it is a beautiful palette. It is a beautiful palette. And it does have more pigment than the one from last year. I do have an eyeshadow from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a cream pot, an eyeshadow cream pot that I absolutely love. You know, just pop it on the lid and I'm good to go. And with this look, I'm using the lipstick, her lipsticks. So I have used her products before, but again, this is just me. I don't think it's worth $75. I'm so sorry to say that, and you know, there's a lot of Charlotte Tilbury fans out there. She did come out with a new quad eyeshadow. I believe it's called Pillow Talk, and that one sold out like that. I probably won't be getting that one because I think it's a little light for my skin. And I will be playing around with this one just to, you know, make sure. And I'll let you know if I do decide to keep it or if I return it. And I do feel bad. I do feel bad because you don't want to say bad things about certain brands on YouTube. But for you and myself included, you know, I'd like an honest opinion. Alright you guys, I hope you like this review and mini tutorial on the new Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes eyeshadow palette. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.